Now, we have designed a part foundation. However, there are some things I would like to show you for you to know that the software itself is not enough to design accurately and economically. So let's try to go into our foundations. Let me go to something like this footing, which is 1 9 by 1 9. I can see when we go to the Rebar here, it says 14 quantity on the x-axis and 13 quantity on the y-axis. Now, if I use my calculator to divide 1900 by 14, see that we are getting 135. And what does this mean? This means that it's not really possible for you to arrange 14 bars on a 1900 long or wide base, and that's because 1900 is quite small compared to the spacing that is required, which is 150, and also the cover that we are going to be removing, because when you go here now, you see that the cover is 40 mm, which means you have to remove 40 here, you have to remove 40 here, you have to remove 40 here, you have to remove 40 here. And when you remove 40 here, that means you are even having 1900 minus 80, which is going to be 1820. And when you have 1820, it means that the highest you can have in 1820, that's divided by 150, which is your spacing, is 12. Whereas it's telling us that we should use 14. It doesn't make any sense. So what you can do here now is change this to 200. Change this to 200. It gives us 11. Then you can change this also to 200. And you see that it gives us 11. So, and when you look at it, what we need is actually, we are looking at using 12, but at least we have 11. So you can also use 175 here, and when you use 175, see that it is 12. Then you can go here and choose 175 and see that it is 12, and you can see that our design here is still very successful. And when you go and press OK, you realize that your design is still very successful. So these are things that you need to be able to do on your own, else you'll be creating a very impracticable design. And when you go back to it and you check your rebars, you see that you have 12 here, 12 by 12, and then on the x axis, and 12 by 12 on the y axis. And this isn't just only economical, it's also practicable. And this is something that the software will not do for you, something that you have to learn how to do for yourself, sometimes through experience and other times it's through your professional background.